Am I the only one that thinks this movie wasn't cancelled and they were either going under secret development? Okay, let's think. One day it was announced that Sam Raimi was meant to be in the animated Spider-Man Spider-Verse movie. He was just going to either play Peter B. Parker or Peter Parker, one of the two. But I don't know if he wanted to do it. But here's the real thing. To avoid spoilers, maybe they got another guy to do it to avoid spoilers. But in the Spider-Verse movie, it makes loads of references to like old stuff that's either happened, like
New York without a CD drug deal.
you know.
These guys are like little kingpins in training.
They've made loads of references to. They've made loads of references to like Peter when he was trying to stop the ship from breaking, the dance scene. So some tells me that Tobey Maguire is Peter Parker from the Spider-Verse universe. And there's also other references that makes me think that this game Spider-Man could also be Tobey Maguire. Here's some references or stuff that I feel like could prove a little bit, not too much. Okay, so to first start off is Spider logo sketches now. In Spider-Man 1 he did some logo sketches and suit sketches and he trashed a lot until he came up with, hold on, I need a drink, man. As I was saying, he basically drawed some spider sketches and some suit sketches until he came up with some red and blue ideas. So yeah, that basically turned into a suit, and yeah. So another thing that makes sense is maybe all of these, actually, here's one theory. Tobey Maguire is basically just Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland but from other dimensions. That makes kind of sense. So basically when Toby goes to another dimension, he basically turns into a completely different guy. So at the end of The Amazing Spider-Man 2, there was a show-off between Rhino and
Wasn't easy to beat him.
Spider-Man, and we don't know who won, but Spider-Man got like a drain lid and then smacked Rhino's horn. And now this gives me kind of like a theory that this actually happened in Spider-Man 1. Yeah.
This article blaming Spider-Man for electric.
Next is probably all these articles. This as well, because this is a reference to, this could also be a reference to the scene where Spider-Man or Uncle Ben wanted a car in the first movie and Peter took that chance to go into a thingy. Okay, another thing is that I've noticed is a knuckle duster. This could be a reference to Bonesaw or whoever his name was. And here's another reference, like the old cell phone that they used in like the movies and all that, maybe. A referencing flyer, Crusher Hogan references, so yeah. A helmet fragment. Now, half of these don't make sense apart from this. Well, this one doesn't really have any references to the multiverse, but has references to like... Well, actually, if he said the future, then this comic book became a comic book, then Spider-Man 4 or Far From Home kind of teased that. So yeah, there isn't too much, you know, Easter eggs apart from this one, which
wings. Too bad he improved them after that.
Maybe Tom Holland, also known as probably Tom Maguire from another universe, jammed Vulture's old wings with, you know, But let's just think about this, because if they're going to make references to games and all that, then there must be something going on. Liam, do you know any games that Spider-Man's versed Vulture in the past? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe in the old nods to Spider-Verse and all that. So yeah, next is Cracked Lens, which have been in literally nearly every movie. This is like an odds to Spider-Man 1 thing where basically his eyelids are always going to get cracked from bombs and all. Now, classic web shooters is what probably Toby designed in a deleted scene, but no. He designed web shooters, but I realised he didn't need them because how somehow he actually got his web from his hands, which was a little bit weird. Right, arm webs.
I thought they might help me glide short distances, but they never really worked.
Okay.
Looked cool though.
There isn't really any odds. Maybe the Spider-Verse. Okay, pizza delivery hat. Now, it may be different.
And it did.
This is an odd to Mr. like disease and all that, or however you call them. But with pizza scenes and all that, so yeah. Right, this could be an nod to the Amazing Spider-Man 1 game or movie, where, yeah, because both of them have the lizard in it, and they make odds to references. All glasses could be referring to movies and all that. A stealth fragment could be an odd to,
really come in handy.
like, I don't know, maybe, right. A college thing, I don't remember that. High school t-shirt, I don't really remember anything to do with that. Neither with a snow globe. Right, Shocker suit. Now, he didn't appear in the Sam Raimi trilogy, not in any odds or anything, I don't think. But he didn't appear in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 game. So yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm just going to say this. Maybe we should, because if the multiverse does include, then I'm just going to count every Spider-Man movie, like their own separate games, like movie, like Sam Raimi and to Tom Holland, the like TV shows, so like the 2017 one all the way back to 1967 and all that, so we can get all like the stuff in. Okay, hey, old camera could maybe come from odds to Spider-Man 1 movie. Right, viral of sand. Now, I don't really know where this maybe came from. It could have come from maybe after the... Right, we didn't see that in Spider-Man 3. He just went away, turned to dust, went away. Not either in Andrew Garfield. Now, I don't know what this is. Maybe this can be a nod to probably the Lego Marvel Superheroes game where, I don't know, maybe there was something. This could be a nod to Spider-Man Homecoming where Peter tries to make webs and all that.
Used these electrician's gloves in my first fight with Electro. Gave me the idea to add insulation to my costume.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a short video, and maybe like all the cancelled stuff, maybe they all tie up to this, because when the Spider-Verse 2 comes out, you're probably going to see stuff that all tie up. Right, I'll see you in the next video tomorrow. Peace.